morning, and it's your second day in your new school, but here's your old school. Give us a wave, say hello from where you are. We all hope you're doing really, really well, enjoying yourselves, but we do miss you here at World Village Primary. So let's get into the classroom. What day is it today? I think it's Tuesday. We're going to start our morning with PE with Joe Wicks. So go, get ready, watch him live, 9 a.m. It's time for phonics. Same as yesterday, use the same materials. And then it's time for English. And yesterday we learned about Goldilocks and the 3 bears and the 3 chairs and the 3 bowls of porridge. And I saw some lovely photos, great video from one of you on Facebook making some porridge at home. Don't worry if you didn't need to make the porridge. It was really important. Just it was a way to help you get involved with the story. Thank you all yesterday. You sent me some great questions and ideas and photos of different things that you did. I saw a couple of you getting on with the maths really well. Lovely drawing by one of you of the Statue of Liberty. You know who you are. Very funny. But it's time to move on to today's learning. So the 3 little pigs, there's a PowerPoint version of the story on the website that you can access from twinkle.com, and you've also got a printed story. So go have a look at that story, read it through. You can do it by yourselves, year 1. Use the power of reading and do it yourselves, but if you need some help, then I'm sure someone will be around to help you. Have a read, and then we'll go on to the next thing. Okay, so you've had a read, you've had a remember of how the story goes. Now we've got the story in 6 pictures, and you've got to put them all in the right order. Have a think. I'm sure it's not the 3 little pigs, and then a wolf comes along and blows it all down, and then a wolf goes down the chimney. I don't think that's the order. So have a think to yourself, which one goes first, which one goes second, which one goes third, fourth, fifth, sixth, which one's first, next, then, after that, and finally. Have a think. There we go. It's the 3 little pigs. They leave their mummy and daddy pig at home and they go off and they build their houses, but they don't agree on it. They don't work very well as a team because they build 3 separate houses. And obviously they haven't been using their team working skills like we've been working on year 1 to work together to build a house. They've just built 3 separate ones. And then a big wolf comes along, big bad wolf. Oh dear, you know what happens next. He blows them all down, except for the brick house, because they're all having a great time in the brick house. And then he goes down the chimney, lands in that stew. They all get to eat a wolf stew at the end of the day. Those 2 last pages might be in the wrong order, actually, now that I look at it. But well done for putting it in the right order. So the next part of the PowerPoint, there's some questions there that mums and dads can go through. What is the wolf doing? What happened to the house of straw? So this is checking that we all understand different parts of the story. We can remember it and recall those different facts. So he huffed and he puffed and... Okay, let's move on to today's learning. So we're looking at these characters, the mummy pig, the 3 little pigs and the big bad wolf. So we're going to look at some describing words which are called adjectives, and we've learned about those before. Here's mummy pig, and I'm looking at mummy pig and I'm thinking, mummy pig. Well, what do I see? What do I know? Well, I know she's a mum. I'm thinking about my mum. My mum's not a pig, definitely not a pig. But I know this mummy. There's 3 little pigs. They had a mummy, and that's their mum. I know she's got a snout because I can see that. She's got a big nose. I can see she's wearing an apron, and an apron was a blue apron. So I'm going to describe that apron with my adjectives. And I'm going to describe it's blue because it looks blue. I think it's there to make sure she doesn't get very dirty when she's cleaning or cooking and things like that. I might wear one when I'm making a cake at home. I know she's got a curly tail. Now I can't see she's got a curly tail, but I know she's got a curly tail because I've seen some pigs before. I saw some at Noah's Ark, in fact, and they all had curly tails. And look what's in her hand, or in her trotter. She's got a handkerchief. Look at that. It's 3 syllables, isn't it? Handkerchief. 3 syllables. Long word. But if I use my sounds, I'm sure I can sound it out. Next character, the big bad wolf. Now, just me, off my head, I can think of some things, but have a think to yourself. Pause the video and have a think. What words could you use to describe this big bad wolf? Here's my ideas. He's furry. He's mean. He's got a bushy tail. I'm describing that tail. Look at that tail. It's not just a normal tail. It's not a thin tail. It's not a skinny tail. It's got a big bush at the end of it. It's a bit long and a bit skinny, but it's a big bushy bit at the end, isn't it? So I call it a bushy tail, a bit like a fox's tail. And he huffs and he puffs. I know he huffs and he puffs. I remember that. He's got sharp teeth. Doesn't have normal teeth or blunt teeth. He's got sharp teeth because he's a carnivore. I wonder if you can remember what a carnivore means. We learned that Latin, didn't we? Carne, and he is a meat eater. And the 3 little pigs. So we've practiced it twice now. You can have a go yourself. Pause the video and think of some words. Describe what they're wearing. Describe what they do in the story. Think about them. Them as characters. What do they do? Pause the video and have a think. They're builders because they build 3 houses, don't they? So they're pretty good at building. The houses don't last forever, but I think they did a pretty good job building those houses. They got snouts because they're pigs. They've got curly tails because they're pigs. They've got trotters. Trotters. And they are pink because they're pigs. You can get lots of different colour pigs, but these ones are pink. Clever question mark. Why have I put a question mark? Because I'm asking, are they clever? Is it all 3 of them are clever? Or is it one of them that's clever? Or is it that they're all clever in their own special way? I think they're all quite clever because they made houses, didn't they? They built houses, they did it all by themselves. But one of them was the most clever, or the cleverest, because he built it out of bricks because he knew that would keep the wolf out, didn't he? Okay, year 1, here is today's task. So I've got a picture there of how I'd like the page to look. You should have the date on that very top line. Long date, please. And if you've already written something from phonics, then don't worry. Just go on to the line below and don't need to write the date again because you've already got it. But I want you to draw a picture of Mummy Pig, the big bad wolf, and the 3 little pigs. I'd like to write 2 sentences that describe each of them. So here's my example. Don't copy it. Mummy Pig is a happy pig and she has a blue apron. So I like that sentence. Oh, I haven't got a pink. There's no pink here. I shall use purple. So I've got Mummy Pig. I've got big capital M because it's the first letter of my sentence. Mummy Pig is a happy pig. Oh, I remember that E correctly, didn't I? Because it's the E that goes at the end of a word. It's just a yeah. And I'm using my and because that's one of our big year 1 things. We're practicing the use of and. And she has a blue apron. Blue, I like that. The describing word. Well, happy is a describing word too. Those are adjectives. I'm describing my nouns, my pig and my apron. Remember, nouns are a person, a place, or a thing. And right at the end, I've got a full stop. All right, let's look at the next one. The big bad wolf. The, capital T, big bad wolf. Oh, there's 2 adjectives there. He's big and he's bad. He is a mean, that's an adjective, it's describing his personality. He's mean and, yeah, I remembered and, nasty wolf. Full stop. Capital I, though in this font I've used, it's a funny I, isn't it? I don't like him. And I've even removed my apostrophe for don't. It's short for do not. Right, last one. You can purple pen that one yourself. Have a think. Pause the video if you want. Have a think. What's good about that sentence? I've got a capital T. I've got an and you know what I've got? I've got an exclamation mark because I'm really exclaiming. The 3 little pigs are builders and fast runners. If that was a full stop, it would just be the 3 little pigs are builders and fast runners. I've got a bit more emotion in there. I've got it's a bit more exciting, isn't it? Don't forget then, we're using and. Don't use it millions of times though, because then it gets really, really repetitive and boring. Let's go through what else we have to remember in our writing today. Holding that pencil correctly. Using your sounds. Using the correct letters, that precursive handwriting. or cursor if you'd like, keeping those letters on the line. Don't forget finger spaces, capital letters, full stops, our punctuation, full stops. You could try and put exclamation mark in if you want to really exclaim. And one more. When you get to the end, read it again. But don't forget, and. You've got to use and. Right, go on, have a go, draw those 3 pictures, write those sentences, and later in the day, see if someone in your house can have a look at your work and see what mistakes you've made, and then you could use some purple pen. Okay, does it matter if we're not there yet? No, it doesn't, because that's what we're doing. We're learning so we can get better and better and better. And those mistakes are the proof that we're trying and we're getting better and better, and a great thing to celebrate. Okay, see you later.
Whatever you're looking for, we probably haven't got it.
Blue. To each
Sense.
sense. Thank you.
I've just edited the English video and I realised that went on for a long time, so I'm going to make this very, very short. We're going to continue learning our numbers within 100 today. Starting off, you could use the videos from yesterday if you'd like, or here's a different one called the Big Numbers Song. I will definitely upload the PowerPoint with a splat game today. I didn't yesterday. So we're going to move on to compare numbers. Here we've got 3 friends. Say hi, Sam. Hi to Ruby. And hi to Charles. So going from the coins, we have put those into deans. There's sticks of 10s. There's some 1s. See if you can work out how many 10s and 1s Ruby has, how many 10s and 1s Sam has, how many 10s and 1s Charles have, and put those 10s and 1s together to make a 2-digit number that tells you how many coins each of them has. You can pause the video now, and this is your first task. I like to write those 3 things down in your book. So leave a space of a couple of lines. You could write maths if you want, and then write this. So Ruby has how many 10s and 1s, and Sam, and then Charles. Okay, you can pause the video now and give that a go. So Ruby has got 7 10s and 5 1s. She has 75, which is 7 10s and 5 1s. Sam's only got 6 10s and 3 1s, so he's got less. He's got 63. Sam has got 6 10s and 3 1s, so 6 10s and 3 1s is 63. And Charles has got some as well. He's got 6 10s, just like Sam, but he's got 9 1s. So he's got 6 10s and 9 1s. He's got 69. So task number 2, you can pause now. Who has the most coins? Who has the least coins? So you can write that down in a sentence. You can write whoever has the most coins. So bleh has the most coins, and then leave a space or leave a line and go bleh has the least coins. Don't forget those full stops. And then finally, I'd like to get those 3 numbers and order them from greatest to smallest, or from small and also from smallest to greatest, just like I've got here. Okay, I've got a line going from greatest to smallest, and then from smallest to greatest. So it's 3 numbers of Sam, Charles, and Ruby. So you can pause now and give the second task a go. So going from greatest to smallest, 75 coins, then 69 coins, then 63. Those quantities are getting smaller and smaller each time. And from smallest to greatest, we're going 63, 69, and 75. What do you notice? What do you notice? It's lunchtime, so go have a break, go have a snack, get some exercise again if you're not too tired out for Joe Wicks this morning. After lunch, have a go at some mental maths. You could go on number gym, you could try and practice those addition and subtraction questions again, give that a go, and then you've got some science coming up later. It's time for science, and leading on from our science learning last week about spring, we went out over to the church across the road and we had a look at how it had changed from autumn. So today I've got here a whole bunch of videos. Here's some songs that I found that are really useful for spring, and there's some information videos there which the children can be left alone with to learn a bit about spring. Then you've got some questions you can work on together. and some really important vocabulary about spring that you can talk to with your child and discuss. I'd never even heard of this word before, or this one. So I've always wondered what they were called. I always called them fingertips myself, but I thought they looked like fingers, but they're called catkins. Who knew? Let me know if you knew. Okay, so you can look at those photos and think, there's a misconception that it's always sunny in spring. You've also got those famous April showers, that lots and lots of rain. And I guess we'll see over the next few weeks. And spring should start on the 21st of March, and it's the 23rd today, so. And here's some vocab related to the weather, because our task is all about the weather. You're going to make a weather report about every single day. So we started today, you can create the picture, you can create the outline on the sheet today, and every single day what I'd like the children to do in the afternoon is, or in the morning, whenever you want, just think, how was the weather today? Was it warm? Was it windy? How many degrees was it? We have never used a thermometer, and I would have loved to have done, but I never found one. So it would be great if you could teach them how a thermometer works. If you've got one at home, or you could use an app on your phone and talk about how, as the numbers get higher, it means it's getting hotter, and as they get lower, it means it's getting colder. And what happens when you get below zero? Well, you get to minus numbers. And you could talk about the freezing point of water, boiling point of water, all sorts of ideas there. Okay, so big objectives today. Learn about the weather, learn some vocab about science and springtime. Look at how the world changes across the seasons, and learn what temperature and how thermometers work. Have fun. So that's the end of today's video. Have a great time. Sorry about the length of the video. Please stay just as in contact as you have been yesterday. It was amazing to get all those messages all day, every day. Send me a message in the morning when you've seen the video or when you've started, so I can keep a register and see who's accessing the materials. And just do what you can. Remember we said, just make sure you're doing that reading, that writing, and that maths, and everything else is a bit extra, whatever you can get done in the day. Keep well and have a great time.